Coming out of the pandemic, we've been given an opportunity to really look at how we do things as an industry and as a society. And so I keep using the term where we don't want to go back to normal, we want to go forward to better. And so forward to better means that we need to look at the ways in which we were operating and find better ways to do them. Since I've been at Vancouver Opera, we've had a lot of initiatives for green environmental impacts. So even as simple as starting a compost for the kitchens was a huge step in the right direction. And it's just those little tiny things that we can make a big difference in the future.
But there will be a weeping child very soon if he doesn't hurry up and obey his mother. Very well.
In November of 2020, we ended up doing our show called Amalh and the Night Visitors. And it was on this that we started working really collaboratively with designers and our own team about how we could build more sustainably. So for the lovely Amalh set, we had Patrick Rizzotti, who did a fantastic job of really helping the production utilize recycled material, refurbished lumber, stuff from our stock, very much trying to utilize what we have and find better ways to use them. Design, we actually have been given a really great opportunity to explore those sustainability build practices as well as how we actually move that thing forward. So from that, and in a catalyst to this Amalh project, we actually ended up going into Climate Smart certification. So in January of 2021, Vancouver Opera started their Climate Smart certification program. And the way in which it works is you have to create metrics to measure by. So we've created a database and an inventory for all of our GHG emissions for the years of 2018 to 2019. And what we're hoping to do is by measuring against those, we're hoping to make better steps in the future towards less of our GHG consumptions.
May we rest a while in your house and warm ourselves by your fireplace.
I am a poor widow, a cold fireplace and a bed of cloth are all I have to offer you.
Vancouver Opera is the first Climate Smart producing company in Canada. There are a number of sustainability build processes and build shops that are utilizing the Climate Smart program. So it is available for anyone across our industry. However, in addition to that, there's things like Julia's Bicycle, which has been really big in the UK for measuring those GHG systems. And my own personal work, I've been working with the Canadian Green Alliance, and they have actually just put out a sustainability theatre guidebook. One of those sections is actually written by myself and a co-technical director, Jake Gao, who now runs Lost and Gone. But we've built 3 key pillars, essentially, of how you can measure how sustainable you're actually being in your practices. So future-wise, I think there are tools that you can physically metric to measure, so your GHG consumptions, your carbon footprint, but there are also ways that you can look at how you're doing things. The sustainability guidebook that's coming out from the GCA is more about looking at your practices and seeing how you can improve them, versus Climate Smart, which is very much of this is your base inventory and this is really how we can move forward. So I think if you're looking for a first approach, looking at a guidebook and looking at how you can change those ways is an excellent stepping stone. And then going into something like Climate Smart is a much more rigorous and time-consuming aspect, but it's some way to actually measure your metrics for that.
Catherine, Christopher, Barbara, how are your children and how are your sheep? Josephine,
can only change what we have control over, and sometimes what we actually have control over is those little things like refurbishing, like reutilizing things, especially in our theater industry because we are so momentary, and it's really great when those moments have a life afterwards.
This is all we shepherds can offer you.
I think everything is a daunting project. However, what you do is you can kind of stop and, instead of looking at it as a huge problem, stop and figure out what you can change and what you can do. So in that similar sustainability thought process, these are huge challenges that we are facing, and there are systemic challenges that we're facing, that it's not just theater, it's not just opera, it's all of us, and all of us can make that difference.